Hi everyone. I'm here with a video to begin the discussion of the basics on how to lose weight the way that Elizabeth and I are talking about on this blog. Now, some of you all probably have been watching Elizabeth's videos and have been wondering what exactly she is doing in order to lose this weight. Well, that's exactly what I'm going to do today, just to break it down so that you all can get started and begin the journey of losing some of the excess pounds that you carry. Now, what I'm going to talk about is going to be different than what you probably heard in pop culture, heard in the media. And so what I'm asking and what this is going to require of you is to have a little faith and to step out to do something that you've never done. You know, some of us are so scared to step out and get out of our comfort zone, but this is really going to take you out of your comfort zone. And so I'm asking you to be brave and to see what God can do when you just believe that His word is enough and that He can use you by your obedience. Your obedience will grant you access to things you have never had before. And losing weight might be that thing where you don't have to think about it anymore. You don't have to worry about whether or not you can fit in clothes and if you can fit in the chair. You know, that feeling, I have felt that, and there is nothing like it. And I'm telling you now today that thanks be to God, I don't feel that anymore. And I want you all to feel the same way. So the first thing that you need to recognize and admit is that if you are struggling with recurrent weight issues, food is likely more important to you than it ought to be. You know, you think about how God created food. It was meant to be fuel. It was meant to give you energy, you know, give you strength in order to get through your day. Well, some of us have taken that and kind of gone another direction. You know, food has become emotional to us. It has become a comfort. It has become something that we just love and we can't live without. And that's not what food is supposed to be. So we don't really have the power. We don't know how to begin to detach from it because now we have this relationship with it where it's more important than it should be. So what I am hoping that you all can begin to do is to admit, okay, that's me. Rachel is talking to me. I love food more than I should. And also admit, and I don't want to say it, but I'm going to say it anyway. Gluttony is a sin, okay? Gluttony equals lack of self-control. And when you are eating past full and you got to unbuckle your pants and your stomach hurts and you just feel stuffed frequently, you're being gluttonous. And I don't want to have to say it, but I'm going to be real with y'all. That gluttony will keep you chained up to the weight devil, you know, and you will not be able to break free. And so that's really what we are wanting you all to begin to do, is to get on the road to where you are not being gluttonous anymore. And so the first thing to do is, after you have acknowledged that food is probably more important to you than it should be, secondly is to eat only when you are hungry. So do not pick up another bite of food until you feel a hunger pain. Now, what is a hunger pain, Rachel? I'll be glad to tell you. A hunger pain is when you feel your stomach growling, when you maybe are a little lightheaded, you might feel a little faint, you know, you just might get a slight headache. You know, when you are feeling physical symptoms that let you know that you are hungry. Okay? Now, it is not, oh, I feel like eating, or it is 10 o'clock and I usually eat my breakfast, or it's dinner time. No, it is when you are physically calling out for food. And if you have eaten more than you should, your body will not call out for food at the right times. You know, you might go past lunch if you eaten way too much at breakfast. You know, you might even hit dinner. You know, if you have gone over because your body it still has way more food than it needs. And so that's when you need to do is only eat when you are hungry. Okay? And so the next really, really important step is to only eat when you're hungry and then to stop when you have had enough. Okay? Now, having enough is not when you have, like I said, you're not sick, but you are comfortable. You feel good. You're not physically hungry anymore, and you're not stuffed to the point where you can't eat another bite, but you are satisfied. So learning those two things are difficult and take some practice. And so I think that'd be a great place for you to start. So what we're asking is that you join us on this journey and begin to pay attention to those things. Start noticing, do I eat when I'm hungry? When's the last time I've been hungry? Or am I feeling that stuffed feeling? And pay attention to those things. The last thing that I want you all to do, and probably the most important thing, is that in order to really break free from this, you need to draw closer to the one who has the power to set you free. And that is your relationship with Christ. And so if you are eating and you're trying to win this battle, you need to increase the amount of time that you are spending in spiritual things, whether that's going to church, reading your Bible, listening to music that builds your spirit, music that makes you think about God. Whatever it is, you need to do more of it. You need to pray. Talk to God about this, because I know, y'all, he got something to say. He's probably been waiting for you to talk to him all these years, but he has something for you to say to you about this issue. And so I would really encourage you to begin to pray and know that you can't do this in your own strength, because this is a spiritual battle and you got to fight it with spiritual methods. So give it a try. Talk to us, comment if you agree or don't agree. Say it just so that we can begin to have a dialogue back and forth. And I'm excited to see what God will do. So I'll be back with another video giving you more tips as you go forward. Talk to you later. Bye.